Good morning, welcome to Madworks Garage. It's our first one of 22. We haven't seen you since last year. Seems like weeks and weeks ago, but it's actually only last week. Weird. And we're still dressed in the same clothes.
Yeah. Oh, I've got different Gansy on.
Oh, you got different Gansy on. But I went to see the man about the merch, and guess what? You won't believe it. He's got COVID. Laid up in bed.
Who?
The guy who's doing the merchandise. The hats, everything else. He's got COVID, so we've got a slight delay on that, I'm afraid. But I was expecting to be wearing it all today. But no, there you are. Anyway, we're back. We're back with Windsor. And today we'll mostly be finishing the brakes. And then once the brakes are done, we'll whop the wheels on it. And then it'll be down to earth. And we're going to start rubbing this paintwork off. All this old paint. Let's see if Lester ever gets the brakes done. Can you see all right? Do you want to borrow my glasses?
No, I can see I'm fine.
Okay, you can find. He's fine. He's fine. Benny's behind the camera, and Benny is rubbing down Smithy's roof. Oh, someone did ask me why do we call it Smithy. I did answer it, but just to clear it up for anyone else who's wondering, is because it's a Smith's Conversion, the actual company that made the bit that goes on the back of the Bedford CA is called Smith's. So I call him Smithy. Easy, isn't it? That's why he's got that name. Right, anything else we've got to clear up? Oh yeah, I'd like to give a mention to Dean. Dean was kind enough to send us some cutting discs for our grinders. Look at that. Bless his heart. I mean, it's lovely, lovely thing to do. Couldn't quite believe it. It's very, very kind indeed. So big up to you, Dean. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that a lot. And we'll use them. You know we will. Maybe not today though, because obviously welding's done, just about. I think it is done, is it? Anything else to weld? Are we finished?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, apart from the...
Oh, the back door. And that other door. But that's not today. So, yeah, cheers, Dean, for that. Really appreciate it. Really good of you. Very, very good of you. It's nice to have a little bit of support in it, lads. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It certainly is.
Yeah, just to be thought about, it's great, isn't it?
Thank you for your support. I shall always wear it.
Yeah, where are you wearing that?
Hey, there's my joke.
Very good. Right, okay, so we're going to crack on, get these brakes done, and get them bled through, and hopefully with no leaks, no problems, we'll be sorted. Happy days. Catch you in a bit.
Right. 2022, the year of the silly hat.
Ben's just going to drop it on your head.
Well, I've got the world up on my shoulders anyway, so I'm not about the Bedford as well.
That's nice and quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here you go, mate. Get down, right down. Right, we're going to need...
I might have to put it back jump on, I'm sure.
I do.
I have to jump it again.
Have you locked this door?
Be sure it's true when you say I love you.
Oh, you want the screwdriver, do you?
It's a sin to tell and I.
See, that's your trouble, look. You just assume.
No, I need 2 minutes on the help.
You don't really need it. You just have to...
Look, if you can't do it, just say so.
Just say so. Just say so.
I can't do this.
I do it then.
You stop away first. Going inside.
Oh, he's in one of them moany moods.
Oh,
You're drony
you
moany
only
mood.
put me in a mood.
I didn't even say anything to you.
No,
No
no.
teenagers.
You obviously didn't get a New Year's shag.
Oh.
I passed Sainsbury's the other day last month, didn't you?
You are? Oh, I tell you what, yeah. Oh, I've had Nicky on the case and all. Oh, is this you still recording?
Right, you,
Hello
want,
there.
you want to keep that top not overflowing. We've got to look in the cylinder. Look, lift it up. That's how it needs to be, full up. Don't drip it anywhere. Right, I'll get you a bit of rag. Because otherwise we won't see if there's any leaks if it's pissing about all over the place. I mean, going everywhere.
The other way, I have my brake fluid by the gallon, but I put it into a half-litre tin, so it's much easier to pour.
Yeah, we're not clear with you.
Well, this is, I know.
Going up. You ready, Ben?
I know, it's very
You're quite high up there.
It's very unfortunate.
Don't wiggle about in there. Right, Ben is in a cab. Say hello, Benny. Right, we're going to wander around underneath now and just let the gravity bleed it through. Yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll start at the back and so we can get it time to the back. Right then, wheels are back on. Leicester started to take the old dead paint off the van. I've took the back doors off and they're over here. I've just got to strip the glass out of them and some knickknacks off them, some of the door furniture, and then they're ready to go to the blasters. And we have put the animals going 2x2, 2 bumpers. I need to get another bumper yet for Smithy. Smithy's bonnet and Windsor's bonnet. 3 wings because one's already blasted, engine covers, floor, bumper irons, basically all the things that take a lot of time to mess about with are in there now, ready to go to the blasters. So that's my plan, is to get these sorted, get this lower back panel off, put the hinges away. That can go to the blasters as well. We got this door I've got to take off, that's got to go to the blasters, and obviously the new old stock door as well, which is over here. That'll be going to the blasters as well. Windsor's going to come off the ramp. Now we can move him with brakes, be quite interesting, be nice. He's going to go on the skates and Smithy's going to go on the ramp, so we can do the brakes on him next. So it's coming on lovely. We're getting there lovely. It's lovely, isn't it? What about you, mate? You alright?
Yes, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, so he's taking this off.
This is typical 60s repaint. No adhesion to the original colour was grey, the white on top. No adhesion whatsoever to the white. As you can see, it's flaking off. And it just suits the easy way to do it. You can just knock it off, and then I'll go over with some fine stuff before I start filling.
There you are. So that's the plan. So, brilliant. I've got to put the battery back on in. I've got to clean all this stuff out the back as well. But we'll get there. Alright, so we've had a bit of a move around. We now got Smithy on the ramp there. He's all on, he's down on the ground level at the minute. And Windsor's over there. Benny's taking out the seat belts. And Lester is rubbing down the other side of the van at the minute. So have a little wander around there. There he is. That looks a bit different, doesn't it? Got to turn that down just for a minute. So there you go, it's coming on a treat.
I'm going over this with a 40 pad because there's just no adhesion whatsoever with this, whatever's on it. This grey here is the original factory paint. As you can see, there's obviously a lot of flatty marks in it off the 40 pad, but I shall go over that with an 80. And then I shall be into doing the filler work and then finally finishing up with 180 before I hit it with primer.
There you are.
But that won't be today.
Not today?
No.
Oh, you want to get your finger out? Lovely jubbly, coming on great. Ben is inside. Clean all the inside out now. Ben is in there, he's took the seat belts out now. So we're getting there, the seats are gone. This floor's all going to be changed for a new one.
Well, so, get 3 Royal Enfields in the back of this.
No, you're not. Leave him alone. Trying to steal the van already. What with Ben stealing it and Lester stealing it, we're in trouble here. So there you are. That's how we're getting on. Got a feeling of deja vu here. Mind you, done it enough times. Well, front beam is now off and it's on the floor. Well, it's on the jack over there. The reason we've taken it off is basically because it's non-serviceable. Everything on it is pretty much knackered. Snackered. See, look. Ow. Twatted my head on the wing. Don't half hurt. Anyway, never know, might get some sense in me. Anyway, we've taken it off, so what we're going to do is, apart from change the front beam for a good one, which is over there, is we're going to take all the steering linkages off, the whole lot, all the way through, the anti-roll bar, everything off from underneath. We're going to clean all these chassis rails up at the front, and Benny's going to paint them up, tidy them up a bit. We're going to tidy up the front beam that's down there and paint it up. Put it all on there. We're going to have new shocks, all new bushes, you know, everything. Like we did with Windsor, but now with Smithy. So nothing's ever easy. No one said it would be easy, you know. But we've got the enthusiasm to do it, haven't we, Benny? He's shaking his head. He's behind the camera again. Lester's doing some filling today and getting on with Windsor. I mean, there's a very small amount of filler that's in it, which is a great thing to see, because generally, you know, these wings are very hard to get anywhere close, but you know, this little van just wants to live. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'll strip the rest of this off under here. We'll have all this front redone, painted up, everything before it all goes back together, and then when it goes back together it can stay together. It's a beautiful day. It's very sunny and very nice. It was cold, but not too bad now. Yeah, not much else to report. Oh, other than mentioning Dean, who sent us some discs. The other parcel of disc came as well. So thanks once again, mate. Really appreciated that. Here we are again in the play. It's cold here, look. It's really cold in here. Anyway, we're at end of play today. It's been a bit of a weird couple of days, to be honest. Not got as much. It's not. It is productive, but it don't seem as productive as normal. But and that's the trouble. You sort of think, well, maybe I haven't done enough work, but I think we probably have. Anyway.
Been all on film.
No, well, it's been very awkward, to be honest. Anyway, what have we done? Well, Windsor has got a little bit of filler in the side of him for the new panel, between the new panels and the old. Lester's been busy on that, getting it somewhere close. There's still a lot more to do, but he's done half the roof as well, rubbed it down to metal, done this front arch here. Come on, let's move this out of the way. Come along nicely along here. I mean, really and truthfully, it really is smoothing out quite nicely. Some say that looks like a lot of filler. Well, it isn't. It's just there's no depth to that, but you have to get it smooth, if you know what I mean. And there was a little pull in the panel on that section, so that's why it's up there. But it's pretty much where it needs to be. So he's done really well on that. It's looking great, to be fair. When you think, go back 2 or 3 episodes and it didn't even have a side in it, it's certainly come on well. Right, that's Windsor, the ice cream van. Now, I started work on the ice cream van a few months ago and done the wood framework inside because it was really ropey and it was falling to bits. So that was the first thing I had to do. And I sort of started at the top and worked my way down. So we hadn't looked at the chassis much. I knew it was there, because obviously it was holding the van up, but I didn't know the actual condition of the brakes or anything like that because I hadn't touched it. We got the engine running on the Will It Run video, but never serviced it, but got it running. So the engine was pretty much as it was. There's a few parts stood around here for a chap. Anyway, forget them. So me and Ben took the front wheels off earlier on, and only to realise we had a hole in one of the I can't think straight, the wishbones, and most of the joints and everything were completely shot on it.
Every bar was bent.
Yeah, every bar was bent where it had been towed every direction, and for some reason people don't seem to care. They'll just tow on anything. And when you think these CAs have got a big crossbeam which is indestructible that you can tow it how you like, people still, I've had this gripe before, I'm not going to keep going on about it, but people still want to tow it on the anti-roll bar or the steering bars, and everything. It's crazy. But anyway, so it was so bad, I said to Ben, right, what we're going to do is just going to strip the whole lot off and start afresh. So that's what we've done. The axle's now gone into the scrap with all the bits on it because it was all completely snackered. And I don't know whether you can see in here. Can you see in there?
You can just.
Yeah, I'll just put that there. But Ben's been cleaning down the chassis at the front here, cleaning up under here. There's a bit of grinding off to do there where we welded them flitches on a few months ago. And he's also been cleaning up all the front of the engine because I've never seen so much grease on an engine in my life. So what we're going to do when we come back next week is drain the oil out, do a service on the engine, new plugs. It's got new leads. We put them on when we done the Will It Run. Put a new engine mount this side because that one's ropey. Something else we found was the dynamo. Look at this. If you look at this slot here, this hole here, I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah. It's got less movement. Well, the reason it's got that movement is because a bolt had shot off the bracket here, where my finger is, and instead of putting the bolt back in, they just left it. So it's been doing this for about 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, I don't know. And it's worn a groove into the dynamo. Doesn't matter to me because the dynamo's shot and it doesn't charge anyway. So we'll put a new one on there, change that. The water pump's fine as far as I know. So we'll do oil change, filter, new plugs, change the dynamo over. Sounds awful anyway. And a engine mount. and then we'll work our way out. The other thing I discovered today when I was clambering around underneath there is it's actually got a 4-speed gearbox and a 3-speed column, which is kind of odd. I don't know why that would be, unless this may have been the reason they took it off the road. Maybe the 3-speed gearbox gave up, they had a 4-speed gearbox, put it in and then couldn't find any gears, which is standard really. One of the main reasons they probably couldn't find any gears is that every gear linkage in there is completely worn and knackered, they've also got to be changed, so that's something else, and then I can have the 4-speed box working and soon sort that out. After that, then we can fit the front axle again with all the new bushes and everything. I'll show you what I've got made up already. Find a gap, so open the door here. Yeah, and we've got all the new steering linkages, steering arms, everything's there. Trap rod ends, all new trap rod ends on the bars. So all that lot is all ready to go on. So that's what we'll be doing when we come back. Anyway, that's it for this episode. So hope it hasn't been too boring, and we'll catch you in the next one. So thanks for watching Madworks Garage, and like I said earlier on, like, subscribe if you haven't done already, and we'll see you the next time. All right, so it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye. Hey.